Stakeholder mapping in customer experience is a strategic process that involves identifying, analyzing, and prioritizing individuals or groups who can affect or are affected by customer experience initiatives. Stakeholders fall into two main categories. Internal stakeholders include employees, investors, and management teams who work within the organization. External stakeholders encompass customers, suppliers, communities, and government entities that interact with the company from outside. This diagram illustrates how various stakeholders connect to and influence customer experience initiatives. Each stakeholder group has different levels of influence and interest, requiring tailored engagement strategies. The primary purpose of stakeholder mapping is to understand each stakeholder's interests and influence level. This enables companies to develop targeted engagement strategies, manage expectations effectively, build trust, and identify potential roadblocks before they become major issues. Analysis tools like the Power Interest Matrix help categorize stakeholders based on their level of influence and interest in the project. This matrix guides how much attention and what type of engagement each stakeholder group requires. Recent developments show that stakeholder management is gaining significant traction. Expectations from both internal and external stakeholders are increasing, while companies are prioritizing privacy, security, and transparency, especially when implementing AI tools to address data ethics concerns and reinforce trust. Effective stakeholder mapping ultimately leads to structured communication plans that specify how, when, and through which channels to engage each stakeholder group. This systematic approach ensures consistent and appropriate communication that builds stronger relationships and better CX outcomes. By systematically identifying, analyzing, and engaging stakeholders, organizations can transform their customer experience initiatives from reactive responses to strategic, proactive programs that deliver measurable value for all stakeholder groups. Stakeholder mapping employs several proven methods to analyze and prioritize stakeholders effectively. Each method offers unique insights for customer experience management. The Power Interest Grid is the most widely used stakeholder mapping method. It plots stakeholders on two axes: their level of power to influence the project and their level of interest in the outcome. This creates four distinct quadrants: keep informed for low power and low interest, maintain interest for low power but high interest, actively consult for high power but low interest, and regularly engage for high power and high interest stakeholders. The Influence Impact Matrix takes a different approach, focusing on how much influence stakeholders have and what impact the project will have on them personally or professionally. This method helps identify stakeholders who may become advocates or opponents based on how the project affects them, allowing for more targeted engagement strategies. The salience model is the most sophisticated approach, using three overlapping dimensions: power, legitimacy, and urgency. This creates 7 distinct stakeholder categories. Definitive stakeholders possess all three attributes and require immediate attention, while dormant stakeholders have only power and should be monitored for changes in their other attributes. Looking ahead, several key trends are reshaping how organizations approach stakeholder mapping in customer experience management. Artificial intelligence is revolutionizing stakeholder mapping through hyper-personalization. AI and machine learning algorithms can now anticipate customer needs and deliver proactive solutions before issues arise. Omnichannel integration ensures seamless stakeholder experiences across all touchpoints. 74% of customer experience leaders expect to invest in new technology to improve cross-channel consistency. Data privacy and trust are becoming paramount concerns. Organizations are prioritizing transparency, security, and ethical data practices to address stakeholder concerns and reinforce trust in their customer experience initiatives. Real-world applications demonstrate the power of stakeholder mapping. In healthcare facility development, stakeholder mapping helps identify and prioritize both internal stakeholders like management and health staff, and external stakeholders, including financing partners, authorities, and community partners. Similarly, offshore wind projects have successfully used stakeholder mapping to consult with regulatory agencies, politicians, and local residents, employing multidimensional maps and geographical mapping to manage complex stakeholder relationships effectively. Effective stakeholder mapping in customer experience requires combining proven analytical methods with emerging technological trends. This integrated approach ensures organizations can build stronger relationships and deliver superior customer experiences in an increasingly complex stakeholder landscape.